guys, Andy Forrest, team runner here, and welcome back to week 17 of this sub 240 marathon training series. So welcome back to week 17, and we kickstart things with a moderate Monday as always. A little bit different this week though, only 45 minutes, not an hour, and I have company, which is great, in the form of Lee. Despite our moderate pace being slightly different, we're kind of meeting in the middle somewhere. I'm going a little bit quicker, he'll be going a little bit slower, and we'll kind of connect it somehow. So we're just getting 45 minutes done because this week, as I said, is another big week. We have, you have as well I think, 160, no we don't, we're rehashing that, marathon pace test on Tuesday for an hour, seeing what our heart rate is, and that'll be the next percent Tuesdays. You got that as well, yes? Yes. And then Thursday we have another big workout, which is going to be another 14 miler. Bear with me, I'm just going to scoot in front. Alright, cheers. And then we have a 90-minute long run on the weekend in amongst today and Friday's easy run. So it's going to be another 50-mile week, not quite as high as last week, but still another good one. And then we taper. Exciting time. So we're going to get this one done. Beautiful sunny but freezing cold weather today, and see you tomorrow for the test. Welcome to another freezing cold day. It's Tuesday today, and today we have our 1 hour marathon pace test. The goal for today is not only to test out the next percent twos, but to see what our marathon pace is in terms of heart rate. So we've done a couple of 160 beats a minute heart rate tests throughout the plan. We've done one at the beginning, we've done one 3 or 4 weeks ago, and our pace dropped 20 seconds a mile, which is crazy for the same heart rate. So today it's now about going out and running 6:03 to 6:05 per mile pace, which is the goal marathon pace, and seeing what our heart rate is and hoping it is that 160 or around there. Today is all about just battling the wind, if I'm honest with you. The wind is there in abundance again. It's going to be a nightmare on the way out on the estate, okay on the way back, and we're going to just have to remember to roll with it, not push it, not fight it, because that's just going to spike our heart rate even more, and just accept what it is on the day. The conditions are not ideal. They haven't been ideal for ages here in the UK. It's been windy for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I'm really hoping this stuff bogs off soon because it's driving me mad, but on the whole I'm feeling good, and I'm looking forward to today and seeing how the shoes do and seeing how we do. So let's get underway. Okay, so we're just over halfway, just over 5 miles in, sitting at 6:05 average pace, so exactly where we want it to be. Feeling quite smooth, feeling good. It's just the wind, just annoying that you have to compensate for it, but it might be windy on race day and this will be good practice. So yeah, just going to keep ticking along, ticking these miles off, and I'll let you know how we get on at the end. Yes, 1 hour marathon pace done. Would you believe it? 158 beats a minute, 6:02 average pace, 9.94 miles covered in the hour. Unflipping real. That actually got easier in the second half. I can't explain it. I wasn't looking at my heart rate, and the first half battling the wind, I really felt it go up, and it does say on my watch maximum heart rate was 171, and I can kind of remember that bit because on each loop there's an uphill, and I remember going up into the wind thinking heart rate's way high, this is going to be horrific, and it completely settled down in the second half, and we just clicked into cruise control, and we were knocking out sub 6 minute miles in those last 3 miles as if they were 7 minute miles. It was absolutely unreal. Over the moon. Fitness is there, we just have to look after ourselves now and get ourselves down through this taper and obviously finish this week off. So that's Tuesday done, on to Thursday. Okay, good morning and welcome to Thursday. I will keep this short and sweet because I know you can't see me again, or if you can, it's very poor. It is 5:50 and we have our last massive workout of the plan, 14 miles today, and it is going as follows. 4 miles at marathon pace, 6 minutes per mile to 6:10, in that range. Then we drop a 5:40, then we go back 4 miles at 6 minute mile pace, then we drop a 5:40, and then finally 4 miles at marathon pace. So once again it's a 14 miler, just like the other Canova workouts have been, bar last week's, which was obviously much bigger. And the whole idea about this session is the 5:40s are going to generate fatigue, dropping in an exaggerated surge, shall we say. So obviously we all love to be able to surge in races. It's a bit more of it's a bit more intense than just a little surge, but it's just generated to, or it's designed to generate that fatigue, and then teaching your body to learn to go back and run at marathon pace. I have a feeling it's going to be a hard one, but we're in the next %2s. Their final test. If they do well today, these will be my marathon shoe of choice. I really enjoyed them on their first initial run, and I have a feeling I'll enjoy them today. So all being well, we'll use these. So I'm going to get on with it. I won't talk to you anymore in the dark. I'll talk to you after probably the first set of 4 miles, and then drop a 5:40 if I can, and then I'll touch base with you then. So that's the first mile done after the first set. So that's 6 miles in total. Body's not really feeling it today. Pace is there. Clocked 6 minute flat pace for the first 4 miles. And I'm actually doing a bit of a downhill now, and I'm mile 3 on this downhill because I'm doing loops. I accidentally clocked a 5:52. I just clicked into gear and didn't look at the watch, so that was a bit silly, but we clocked a 5:42 for the speedy up mile, and now we're just clicking back into place. I don't feel bad, just don't really fancy it this morning, but it's one of those days. Gotta beat the mental battle and get it done. So 3 more miles and then another surge. Okay, next block done. They were all low 6s and then a 5:46. I'll tell you what, Chris wasn't joking when he said this one generates fatigue. This is hard. I am knackered. I've got 4 miles at 6 flat pace to do left, and it feels like a massive uphill battle. So there we go, that's the last 4 miles done, and we hit pace, we hit the low 6s, 6 flat, 6:02, 6:03, that sort of thing. So it's done, but that was really tough, I'm not even gonna lie. That was, when he said it generates fatigue, after that second hard mile, Oh, we hit the struggle bus. My heart rate was through the roof. But it's done, and that is the last big workout, big workout before the marathon. We've just got to get tomorrow's easy run done, enjoy the long run on Saturday, which is 90 minutes, and then we're rolling straight into taper, which is crazy. So very grateful that we nailed it today. I think these are going to be my race shoe. They were very good, felt comfy, no issues. So yeah, all in all, a solid morning, super early, now to get breakfast. So welcome to Friday, and we're out here on the trails today. I needed a little bit of trail action for the week. It's a beautiful day today, much warmer, and just out here getting a nice easy 40 minutes done on my usual Friday, connecting the dots and the sessions from the week just gone. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's long run. A couple of things to say today. In terms of merchandise, I should have them in 2 weeks' time. I emailed them for an update, and they said, yeah, all on schedule, a couple of weeks and you should have them. So that's exciting. And number two, the next percent too. I kind of briefly mentioned yesterday that I was going to use them for my marathon racing shoe. That is indeed the case. I've decided after yesterday, it was such a solid run. I had 2 good runs now in them. They feel very, very comfy, that I'm gonna go for it and use them. The only thing I've noticed in them so far, and it could be why Seth has swapped out his laces, I need to kind of try it myself, but I don't want to use them again. So I'm probably just going to stick to the normal laces. But if you look down when you're running, and you can feel it as well, you don't quite get such a snug fit in and around the ankle area. If I look down, there's quite a lot of material flapping around. My ankle did feel quite loose in there. So after yesterday's run, I have kind of realised that the lockdown isn't, across the top of the foot it's fine, but around the ankle it's not quite as tight as version 1. But it didn't cause me any issues, and trading it off against how my foot feels in the shoe in general, with the upper sort of more moulding to my foot rather than squeezing it into that vapor weave, I much prefer the moulding to the foot, and I'm happy to have a little bit of looseness around the ankle. As I said, didn't cause any issues, the laces didn't come undone. I just don't know if the style of laces is what's causing you not to get quite such a good fit. I don't know, I'm torn. Either way, it's negligible. It's a minimal issue for me. For a lot of people it's quite a big issue, but for me it doesn't bother me, to be honest with you. So I'm excited to lace those up in just over 2 weeks' time. But other than that, today we're out here just getting the easy run done, just really chilling out today. Just, what am I doing? 5 minutes per K, 8 minutes a mile, even slower actually, 8:22. So just really zoning out, resetting. Sad that the training's going to be over, but also excited for the taper in 2 weeks' time. So I'm going to get this trail run done, finish it off in the Hoka One Mac 4s, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the final run of the week. So welcome to Saturday, out here on the trails, getting 90 minutes done, and it feels like the taper has started already. On Thursday, that session was basically the last big hitter. Obviously we have sessions next week and the week after in taper. They're just a bit smaller. In fact, we've got a 10-mile session next week, so you know, we still have work to do. But what we're doing now is just box ticking, nothing else. We're just getting these runs done, cruising our way down to the finish line. So today on the plan it's 45 minutes at 7:10s and 45 minutes at 6:30s to average out at 6:50, which is great. We normally average out around 6:40, but Chris said to me yesterday, just take a little bit off today, you don't need to push, the work is done. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just running with a smile on my face. It's just, I'm running 7:10s right now and just appreciating and enjoying. So what I've decided to do is come out on the trails and do a old route that I haven't done for a while, which is a lovely, very gentle rolling route. It'll probably be about 400 or 500 foot by the time we get to the end, which is quite tame around here. So I'm just going to enjoy this. We're hopping on the cycle track at this junction. You normally see in my videos we come from that way and up here and up that hill behind me. We're going the other way up the cycle track, and we're going to hook off around Speech House, hook back up to some trails up there and loop back round onto this track and finish. Should be around 13 miles today, I think, which will take us up to approximately 50 miles for the week. Okay, 6.3 miles done in that first 45 minutes, and now I'm just about to hook on down here onto the little bit of trail that I haven't done for a while, and I'm excited to just roll up here into the 6:30s. We'll see how much mileage we cover now. Really enjoying today, just no pressure, the best way to be. So I'm going to soak all of this in, enjoy it, get rolling. We're rolling now, 6:47 average pace. We need to wind it up a little bit more and then see at the end. So there we go, run done. 13.18 miles, 6:50 average pace per mile. So we got it spot on, really happy with that. Felt good. Finished off on the industrial estate for the last 3 miles, and yeah, just clicked into gear. The only sad thing was my shoes, my Hyperion Tempos. They felt very firm, very hard, and as soon as I get off the trails, even on the trails, I thought these feel a little bit weird, but on the concrete my right plantar fascia started hurting. It's fine now, but it felt very firm. They feel firm now just walking in them, as if they've lost all sponginess. This run would have taken them to 310 miles, so they've done very well, but I'm a little bit concerned as to why they've suddenly just gone like that. I can't click with my bad finger like that, so we'll give them another couple of runs, see what that's all about, maybe some shorter runs, and hope that it was just a one-off today. I hope they're not on their way out, but either way, if they are, so be it. They've done me phenomenally well for this marathon training block. So let's roll through the week. Monday steady, moderate Monday as always. Tuesday was the 1 hour test. That went very well, very happy with that. Wednesday rest day. Thursday was that 14-mile workout with the quicker miles in there to generate fatigue, and that was hard, but we did it, we nailed it. I was very happy with both the workouts this week, very happy indeed. Friday, nice and easy, connecting the dots between the sessions and my long run. And then of course today, 13.18 miles, taking us to just over 50 miles for the week. That is the last big week, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially now into the 2-week taper. However, next week we've still got 45 miles, still got 2 workouts, got a nice critical velocity workout on Tuesday, albeit a bit smaller volume but still intense. You know how much I love intervals. And we have a 10 miler on Thursday next week. I think it's something like 7 miles at 6-minute flat pace, and then the last 3 at 5:40 per mile. So it's still a tasty week, but the foot on the gas is easing off slightly. We're getting there, boys and girls. Anyway, that's enough from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in this week once again. 2 to go. Cannot wait. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure you give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and I'll see you next week. Until then.